I am Marshall Chapeyama, and I want to make a presentation on a case managed by Q. I want to focus on the agenda as of now. What are we going to cover? We are going to cover the problem statement, the background information, description of the situation, the root causes of the problem, strategies and solution, recommendation, and the open protocol implementation plan. Then we look at the conclusion. Many companies outsource their services. This means they get their services from other individuals outside the company. And one of these services is commercial cleaning services. It means some company hire as individual or institution to clean their premises, such as offices. But why do they want to do that? One of the reasons for them to do that is to reduce their labor expenses. They want to have a small labor force. And also they want the specialized company to offer the best cleaning service since they have specialized employees as well. And also these companies that outsources want to focus on their key areas. Let's say companies in the mining sector just want to focus on the mining issue, right? Not to be concerned about the cleaning, maintenance, and repair of their premises. But sadly, subcontracting may also result in poor quality of service, as we shall see as you go down. And there are several causes of poor service, which include absence of quality of service assurance. Some companies do not have any quality control programs. There's also lack of communication and the poor supervision. So there can be poor systems and processes which are required to deliver the best service. So these all can contribute to poor quality of service. And managed by Q, as we know, is a record of poor service delivery. Now let's look a little bit on the company itself, Q. Managed by Q can also be shortened into Q. Q is in the janitorial sector. In other words, it's in the commercial cleaning sector. It is an on-demand company. This means that if a company hires it, it should provide that service instantly. It should not take time. This company was formed in 2014 by two people, Dan Teran and Saman Rahmanian, right? And in the end, Teran was the CEO of the company. And the major aim of the company is to provide floor and window cleaning service of the highest quality possible, and also to help manage the workspace of some companies that hire them. What service does Managed by Q provide? It provides a whole range of services, which, as we have already discussed, cleaning services and maintenance services. It also supplies some material to the companies or to their customers, such as trash bags, paper towels, soap, cob paper, pens, and the printer cartridges. So that's an additional service they offer. They can also change the light bulbs, assemble the furniture, packing the boxes and unpacking them. The company can also paint or do some carpentry or light plumbing and electrical repairs. This it offers on demand. Right, what are its target customers? The Managed by Q targets medium companies with about 6,000 to 20,000 square meters, right? And with employees of between 50 and 150, right? And it focuses on 3 cities in USA, which are New York, Chicago, and San Francisco. And it has plans to increase the number of cities which it offers service to cities such as Boston, Atlanta, and Washington, D.C. Competition. The commercial cleaning sector has gotten much competition. This is because there are so many companies that offer similar services, such as TaskRabbit and BizBee cleaning services, Eden, and others. Now let's look at information or material related to this topic which we are talking about, commercial cleaning or janitorial service. As we have already said, there are many players in this industry and there's stiff competition. Companies that they offer very high quality of service. And to achieve that, the company should have high technology and a culture of excellence. You know, we're talking of a culture of excellence where employees are willing to offer the best of their service in whatever they are doing. Like as you have already mentioned, the stiff competition, unfortunately, managed by Q offer poor quality of service. For example, it even sometimes fails to complete the tasks or even give below standard tasks. Right? This has resulted in no takers for some of these services, such as electrical maintenance or light plumbing service. But what are the root causes of this poor quality of service? Right, there's several of them. There's lack of transparency on workflow, right? We are talking of relationship between the supervisor and the cleaners and the work which they offer. Some of the cleaners do not know what to do and how to do it, right? And even if they know, there's a problem relating to which company they can work today and which one they can work tomorrow, because there are so many customers and the employees are changing from one company to the other. Also, there's poor technology. We're talking of equipment and machinery used in cleaning, and the subcontracting of the employees usually results in low motivation and employee engagement. And there's also a problem of poor supervision. You know, some of the supervisors are not on the ground, and there's also poor communication between the supervisors and the employees. So after discussing all this, what is the problem? Like we are saying, the cause of the problem, subcontracting of employees. Then there's poor workflow, lack of supervision, and poor technology. Now, what can the company do to overcome these problems? We've got 5 alternatives here. Use of modern technology. The company should hire the best machinery and equipment to use this cleaning and maintenance service. There's need for continuous improvement. That's alternative 2. The company should identify its flaws, the problems it faces, and correct them as soon as possible. And this will be a continuous process. There's need to increase employee motivation and engagement. You know, the employees should feel committed to doing the task before them, and the company should engage them, talk to them, find what they want, what's going wrong, and the like. They feel engaged with the company. There's a close relationship with its employees. Then there's need for change in the culture of the organization. The company should adopt a culture of excellence, willing to do the best for the customer. It should be known as a company that provides service, the best service. Then there should be clear workflow and supervision. Right. So what is the best alternative here? What is the best recommendation? Right. The company should use continuous improvement. In this case, it should get feedback from the employees, from the clients on what is going wrong and change those things, improve those things so that it provide the best of services. It also should gather the industry benchmark to help it to improve the services. And it should improve the service in various areas such as the workflow, compensation, supervision, and technology. Then what is the open house implementation plan? What is the company going to do? Right, there are 4 steps here. The plan, do, check, act program. Right, it's a part of continuous improvement process. The company should plan, identify the problems, and create ways to solve this problem. Then once it finds what it should do it to improve the quality of service. Change what should be changed so that the quality of service is improved. Then check after making some changes in how it does its work, it should use data to find if the changes are worthwhile. Are they improving the situation or not? If these changes are improving the situation, then the company should implement the changes wholly in other companies and in all sectors. What are the other additional recommendations? Apart from continuous improvement, the company should hire its own employees rather than subcontracting. Then it can train its employees so that they have the right competence and the right mindset. And the company should teach its employees its policies, practices, so that it has a culture of excellence. And the company should adapt the best technology. So in all, we are saying the company should improve its way of doing things through the PDCA program, should engage its employee, and also have the best of technology. Thank you.